Dozens of people woke up early on Saturday and Sunday to witness a spectacle that only happens for a brief moment twice a year. First Alert meteorologist Darren Peck explains in today's Weather Extra segment.
If you hadn't heard of California Henge, you could be forgiven. Not many people have. But this is what it looked like over the weekend when it happened on April 8th and April 9th. See all the people there lined up on the top of California Street, looking east as the sun came up perfectly aligned in between the buildings. This only happens twice a year. Now, it wasn't just the buildings that all those people were there trying to get the picture of. Let's play that back. Because what's so unique about California Street, and we're going to look at the unique orientation of it in a second, but if you've ever ridden the California cable car line, you know you get a perfect view straight down California, right into that tower of the Bay Bridge. So now we've got an alignment of a number of things happening only twice a year. April 8th and again on September 3rd, and I'll explain why in 1 second. But that's the view you get for those 2 points in the year just after sunrise, and it's caught on to the point now where people are really doing their best to get there early and catch their photographs and everything that would go along with that. In order to have this set up, two things have to happen. One, the sun's got to be in the right place in its journey through the sky. But two, this also happens because of a unique quirk in the alignment of the city grid here in San Francisco. So for that, we're going to take a look at a street map, and you'll notice something on here. The city's kind of tilted in terms of the way our streets are oriented. Look at Van Ness. It doesn't run directly north. And look at California. It doesn't go exactly east-west. They are tilted a little bit. And here's why that makes April 8th and September 3rd special. When the sun rises, it rises in the east. Everybody knows that. On the equinox, which was March 20th, the sun rises exactly 90 degrees to your east. So let's say you're facing north. If you're looking directly north, directly east would be 90 degrees. But that only happens on the equinox. As the season progresses and we get deeper into the summer, the location the sun rises moves farther north. So it's not rising at 90 degrees right now. Now it's rising in a sweet spot to align with our city grid. It's rising at 80 degrees, a little bit farther north. So if we use the direction on the compass, we know our city is off kilter a little bit in terms of the grid, so we've got to tilt things a little bit. And now you can see the alignment. In fact, let's put California Street right in the dial. That's not 90 degrees, that's about 80 degrees. So when we get to this point in the year, on April 8th, and then again, coming up on September 3rd, the sun is setting exactly at that location on the horizon for us, 80 degrees due east. And that's the day when we get our alignment for California Henge. It's a play on Stonehenge, of course, which is the feature that's in Great Britain that has attracted so much attention. If you missed it on April 8th, mark your calendar, because you're going to get another chance to see it on September 3rd. And here's that view one more time, just to give you an idea if this is something that inspires you to want to go out and catch it and look at the silhouettes. There were dozens of people there over the weekend. And you'll likely have some friends with you as well if you go to the top of California Street to catch this for yourself on September 3rd.